All right, so good morning, dear traders. Welcome to this lovely trading channel. It's called Mr. Mayor Forex Trading. And of course, join the Facebook page. It's called Forex Hangout, where we can all share ideas, share our trades, and build a better trading community together. All right, so this morning, after all the news, what happened here is quite nice, what I expected it to happen. Now, I did break through this level of supply and demand over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and wait for this one to pop up properly and then come back for a retest in the zone, and then I'll put a buy order in. I never put a buy order in as it breaks through, because sometimes it does a little bit of a liquidity grab and then you get stuck there. So rather wait for it to do a proper like this, a proper breakout, come back for a retest, and then you jump in. There's a little pop up to the top, like you can see there. It's a little pop up to the top, and you're just going to get stuck in there. So I'll wait for this one to break through properly, come back for a retest. If I see nice long wicks, I will jump in for a buy on this trade. This is Aussie USD. Now, there's a trade that I'm interested in. Is New Zealand dollar JPY. It's at the 61 level retracement. Now, I also see that this, I'm on the 30-minute chart now. So just to have a very nice closer look up on what is happening here. Let me just quickly tell you the reasoning behind my trade idea here. Let's go to the 4 hours quickly. I think first I'm going to go to the daily chart. Now, let's go to the weekly. Let's reverse out. This is how I do this whole thing. Okay, so I go out to the weekly chart. I see where we at. I reverse. Now I do see on the weekly chart we do have a nice formation forming here. This is a nice triangle. It's a very common. So with this triangle, it's not a bear triangle. It's not a bull triangle. This is just a straightforward triangle. So from this triangle that goes straight, you know, it can go either way. Either break to the downside or break to the upside according to patterns. But I don't work on patterns that much. I do double tops, double bottoms, you know, I do head and shoulders. Those are the kind of patterns that I'm looking for. And then, of course, I work on candlestick patterns, like long wicks, morning stars, engulfing candles. That's more my type of trading that I do. And, of course, I live by supply and demand. That's what I live for. All right, so I do see that it got rejected off this supply and demand nicely over here. So I've got the feeling that we are going to go down, maybe, and retest this nice trend line over here. Maybe break through it, maybe not. It's all depending on how this asset holds up. Okay, so let's go in. I'm on the weekly chart, so now I know more or less where it's going to go. Bounced off there, bounced off there. This is the third touch, so this is quite nice. So I'm almost 80% confident that it's going to make its way down to this level. So I'm looking for a sell. That was on the weekly. Then I go down, of course, to the daily time frame from there, just to see what happened here. Okay, so we had a nice, that's good, there's a flag, it's nice. Okay, so I already marked out here what I think is going to happen. Now, when do I want to jump into this trade? I want to jump in as soon as possible. Now, I didn't get to jump in as it touched there, as it went into this level of supply and demand. I obviously was busy with something else. I did take one of these trades over here, as it was in this area. I did take a trade. Yeah, I just can't remember which one. I think it was this one, or I think it was this first. No, it definitely was the second one, because I did mark off that. So I think I jumped in here somewhere, and I did catch this nice break to the downside, because remember, I'm looking for a sell. So I'm not very interested in buying at the moment as it gets to this level here, because I'm looking for sell, because the market is moving downwards. So I'm not a very fond of trying to go against the trend. I like following the trend. All right, so now I went straight in. I'm on the day, on the 4 hour chart. You can see that I'm on the 4 hour chart. So what I'm looking for, I saw there's the high and there's the low. So I'm looking for this, either the 50% retracement or the 61.8% retracement on the retracement tool. This is a Fibonacci retracement tool. So I do see that we had a lot of rejection over here in this zone. You see there's a lot of rejection on this zone. There's rejection over there. So there's a lot happening here. So there's buyers and sellers waiting in this zone. So now I'm going to go straight down to the 30-minute. I use my chart. When I use my chart, I use basically all the time frames that there is, because I need to see from the outside in. Alright, so on the 30 minutes, now I'm on the 30-minute chart, I did see, alright, so in the zone, there is big rejection happening in this zone. So what I'm going to do, it's a lovely, all testing the 61, 61, 61, that's good. I see rejection candles. So with this rejection candles, because I'm on the 30 minutes, so this will be a small loss for me if it doesn't go my way. But I'm confident that it's going to start going down from here. So I'm going to put a sell order in this one right over there. I'm going to move my stop loss to just above there. Let's see what that is. No, I can actually move it a bit more because it's like 89 cents. So I can give myself a bit more breathing room, because I do see that there is a peak over there. So where it might just pop a bit to the upside and then start falling down. All right. So that's what I did with this one. I've got my trade in because I'm sure it's going to break down. Now this is the NZD JPY. Today's date, I just want to show you guys quickly. It's the 2nd of Feb, Thursday. The time now is basically 20 to 9. It's South African time. So I'll keep you guys updated with this one, and then we'll see how we go from here forward. But I'm also looking forward to this Aussie USD, especially that the USD is not budging on the interest rate. It's not higher, it's not lower, it was break even. So people aren't interested in the US dollar, and that is why the Australian dollar got this nice push to the upside. The Aussie Canadian dollar also did a nice push to the upside. So let's see what happens. I am in the NZD JPY. The reason being is there is still some European decisions that needs to come out today. The pound and the euro, there's still a lot with the dollar also to do with the dollar. There's a couple things news-wise. So I'm going to go into these, less lethal, let me say it, assets that is not prone to spikes and so forth, like the NZD JPY. So I'm going to jump in. I did jump in here. Let's keep an eye on this trade, and I'll keep you guys updated. But take profit wise, let me see where I would aim to go with this one, where I think it would go. Okay, so I got the trade in there. I did put it in. Let me take this, and I'm sure we'll make it to there. It's a nice $19. If it does go down, $19 profit, and my risk on this is $1.68. I hope you guys see the way I trade. I'm not using big lot sizes. I'm not here to become an overnight millionaire, because if you have that mindset, you are not gonna make it. $10 here, $20 there, $5 here, 60 cents here, $11 here. That's how you become a profitable trader. Do not try and make $100 a day on a $30 account. You're gonna blow your account, because now I'm not afraid to put a trade in, because I can $1.68 is not gonna rip my pocket. It's not gonna make me pull my hair out and want to jump off a building. You have to, when you trade, you have to trade smart. You have to get yourself in such a position where you stand to lose a little bit. This is called money management, but you stand to make a lot. You need to get yourself in these positions so that you don't cry when trades don't go your way. And yes, trades don't go your way. You lose more than you lose more trades than trades you win. But as long as your winning trades is double or triple your losing trades, like this, I stand to lose $1.68, but if it goes my way, I make $13. What's this? $19. You understand what I'm trying to tell you guys here? It is very important that you try and get yourself in a position where your stop loss is not so big that you put yourself in a stressful situation. I hope it makes sense for the day. This is my trade setup for the day. As the day continues, I will let you guys know exactly what is what and what other trades I'm going to be taking. Have a good one.